Hello Aries, and welcome to your June 2021 reading. I already pre-shuffled these, so I'm just going to do a few more shuffles and we'll get started. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Speaks about an energy of being unreliable, maybe with your, to do with your money obviously, because it's the Page of Pentacles. So maybe being a little just reckless spending maybe, or something of the sort. We'll get more into it as we proceed with your reading here. I apologize if you hear my kitten. He's in the background doing as he pleases, as always. I apologize in advance. Kingy, are you okay? Okay, sorry. The position of your thoughts. We have the Hierophant in reverse, which talks about just free thinking or thinking outside the box or outside of the way you were brought up. In your heart, you have the energy of the King of Wands, which talks about someone who came and saw and conquered. You feel accomplished in some region of your life. Perhaps in your relationship, it doesn't have to be, but since it's in the position of your heart, it very well may be. In your actions, we have the Queen of Wands, which that's funny because you have the King and Queen of Wands. I just noticed that. So it's a perfect match, but they're each representing a different aspect of yourself. So the Queen in conjunction to the King, of course, also speaks about someone who's accomplished, courage, disciplined. She's made it also, right? But we'll go ahead and clarify one by one and dig deeper into your spread here, okay? So we'll start by clarifying the Hierophant in reverse, which is in the position of your thoughts. 1 second, sorry about that. I'm going to clarify with a different deck. That was fast. The Fool speaks about free spirit, young, wild, free energy. Also, blank slate, a new start. That's on your mind as of right now, and you're thinking freely outside the box, clearly, outside of your upbringing, like I said before. The 7 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles came out. I'm not going to take them, but we'll take them into consideration. Missed opportunities and bad investments. So yeah, something to do with the way you're investing your money within this new way of thinking is not so good, and you probably aren't aware of this, or you're being stubborn to it. You probably are aware of it and you just choosing to do it anyhow, anyway. So yeah, temperance would come out and make sense here. Temperance talks about moderation. So something about the way you are handling your money and this new way of thinking, there's nothing wrong with new modernized ways of living and thinking outside of the way that you were brought up, maybe, or outside of your religion, or outside of just what the norm, or what you would find the norm when you were growing up. But something within that new way of thinking has you either spending recklessly or just making bad investments. It doesn't necessarily need to be in a financial way, but most definitely can be, because it's being represented by the Pentacles, which we all know talks about money or material things. Temperance comes in as a warning that you need to have more moderation. Too much of anything is not good. So somewhere along the lines of your new free thinking, you are excessively spending or something like that, or investing too much in something, and that's just not working out for you. We have the Death card, and although it sounds harsh, the Death card only talks about endings and new beginnings. So you have to transform. So somewhere along your new way of doing things, you have to just make some changes. I believe, I'm picking up intuitively, that you already know what these changes are. You already know what you're doing too much of, and you're just, for some reason, have been putting it off. But you have to make these changes, because otherwise the universe will come in and do it for you, and I recommend that you do it on your own terms. So let's move along to your heart of the matter. So although you're feeling accomplished because you have the King of Wands here, let's dig deeper though. Whoa. We're certainly not taking all of those. Let's see the one. Yeah, that Seven of Swords keeps wanting to come out, so we're just gonna take it. So you're, even in your heart, you know that you've been plotting and scheming in some sneaky way. Let's see. Oh, the Empress. So this has to do with someone who has your heart, obviously, because this is all in the position of your heart. So either you're trying to impress this Empress, and don't pay attention to gender. It could be an emperor, it just so happens to be represented by the Empress here. But you're definitely focusing your energy around this person, which is making you act in a way that's unlike you, because you're finding yourself being sneaky and plotty and scheming, which you shouldn't have to be just to impress someone. We'll keep digging deeper. So this, I feel, is representing your energy, Aries, the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's got it together. She's independent. Don't pay attention to gender. He or she is independent, confident, beautiful. So why then do you feel the need to, I don't know, have some tricks up your sleeve in order to impress this person who you find extremely attractive and gorgeous. Like, whoa. Yeah, you're feeling insecure and doubting yourself, and you're not satisfied emotionally, which is probably why you're trying all these tricks and stuff. That's not good, Aries, but let's see. Yes, so the Ace of Swords, you need breakthrough, clarity, and revelation. You definitely need to make some changes here and be true to yourself and to your partner. I'm sure that if your partner loves you as much as you love them, that they'll love you for who you truly are. You don't have to, you know, how do you call it? I don't know, jump through hoops and juggle and, you know, play magic tricks in order to impress this person, which is what you've been doing, which has you probably recklessly spending, which is not good. Or even like draining you emotionally. It doesn't have to mean financially, like I said before. Because you're running out of ways to impress this person, and I get it. You know, you're excited about this person who you find to be extremely attractive. We all do silly things when, you know, we're trying to impress the person who has our eye. But yeah, don't do too much. So in your actions, we have the Queen of Wands. So let's see more about this Queen of Wands. Jeez Louise, your energy is super scattered. Give me 1 second. Queen of Wands again. That's funny. And then we have the Emperor in reverse though. So someone who's rigid, tired, and cold. So okay, I'm gonna need clarify some more because that's just weird. King of Pentacles. Maybe there's more people involved. There's 2 Queens of Wands here, an Emperor in reverse, and a King of Pentacles. So maybe this is just the way you guys go about your actions. There you go. So these 2 Queens, you guys, some of you guys may be in some same-sex relationships. You don't have to be. There's 2 Queens here. So one of these Queens of Wands, though, I just noticed is in reverse. So someone who's jealous, insecure, and spiteful even. Okay. Yeah, which explains the rigid, tired, and cold Emperor in reverse here, in conjunction to the King of Pentacles, which would go hand in hand with the Queen of Wands. So what this is telling me is where you would normally sit on your throne as a Queen of Wands because you're confident, you know you're beautiful. If you're male or female, doesn't matter. And you know you have your money together, you're independent, you don't need to worry about that or impress anyone with your money so that they can notice you, love you, etc., etc. So now that you're kind of tipping towards that way because you're coming off as, your actions are coming off as jealous, insecure, and everything that you're not originally, could eventually turn you into someone who's rigid and cold and tired and not happy, of course, you know. So I'd be careful with your actions because it could turn ugly really quick. So before we close your reading, I'm gonna ask Spirit if there's any advice or guidance. Excuse me. And I'll do that with the original deck that we started with. And that's advice, guidance for Aries before we close out the reading from Spirit in regards to this layout and this theme of the story today. That's advice. So Spirit just wants you to be true to yourself. The Queen of Swords here. Just cut the bullshit and get straight with yourself more than anything. With everyone, but you know, also yourself. If not, well, like I said, the universe will force you to here with this Judgment card. And eventually, though, you choose happiness. You choose your own happiness. Why wouldn't you? And maybe you need some isolation, but not in reverse. Usually we would want the Hermit upright because you would soul search. Don't, you know, be mindful that you don't isolate in an unhealthy way, because all of this is causing a lot of confusion. But you know, just be true to you, Aries. You know what who you are and what you are and your worth, and as long as you know your worth, then you should know the answer and gain clarity from that. So I hope that this message resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in your next reading.